anywhere. There's some steps over here.
Yeah, there's also steps here. That might be a fire hazard, but...
Yeah. Just nobody call me safe, okay? No one needs to know.
Unless they're here tonight, which I hope not. Not that I don't like them, just the fact that they might be here. How is everybody tonight? That was kind of weak.
That was really weak.
In fact, every show, the first one was pretty weak. We always like to get a stronger one.
Every time. How are you guys doing tonight?
So we wanted to do a little exercise with everybody and make sure you all remember how to do suggestions for us. I think most of you have been to our shows before, blah, blah, blah. So how do we get suggestions from the audience?
Everybody on the count of 3, shout out your name. 1, 2, 3. So you guys all have names. Okay, so when we ask you for a suggestion, that's what we want.
Yes. So for example, if you were mining 30 miles below sea level, you were in some kind of contraption like an underground land submarine, or it would be submarine, it would really be subdirt. If you were in subdirt in the future, what is the one tool you'd need to really just drill down?
Screwdriver!
They're so good.
There, excellent. All right.
I guess we can probably start the show.
We can probably start the show. So everybody, can you put your hands together for the Bluffoons? Show, we have a special surprise. I'm not going to tell you what it is, though. So, you're going to have to wait. Meanwhile, our first game is going to be 4 corners with Grace, me, Stephen, and Devin.
Woo! Excellent. Can we get, let's say you're walking in a rainforest in Costa Rica and you trip over something. What is that?
Computer!
I heard porcupine many times. Rotate right. Let's just say you just trip in a normal forest and you...
Porcupine!
Porcupine again. I hear screwdriver, I think. Rotate right. Screwdriver. And let's say that you're in a subdirt and you're not traveling to the center of the earth, but you're really going upward to space. But you forgot your
Binky!
I heard Binky. Yeah, rotate right. And let's just get something else.
See you, Ebony!
Frog!
See you, Ebony, is what I heard. Rotate right.
Porcupine.
Good, rotate right.
Screwdriver!
Right.
Binky!
Right.
See you then, me.
Take it away.
My beautiful sea anemone. I've been searching the crevices of the ocean for so long. I'm so glad I found you.
Take right.
Frederick, you are my least favorite pet ever.
I just like to cuddle.
So, we got this construction project.
Yeah.
You told me to bring my screwdriver. So I did.
I don't think a screwdriver-shaped beer cup counts.
You've never mixed drinks before, have you?
having a tea party. I mean, you know. Oh, yeah, okay.
Rotate right. Okay. Here's what's gonna happen. I'm going to cut your anemone.
It's gonna hurt.
No, don't. No. It's all for the sake of science. Are you ready? This is going to happen.
You're gonna do it anyway, so I'm not
Okay.
even.
It's true. I'm going to cut it off. That's it, right.
Frederick, you know I love you, but this really just has to be something at arm's reach. Frederick, I don't want to hurt you, but you've been hurting me. I gave my child for you.
Rotate right.
You said it was a liquor cabinet!
Okay, that doesn't mean that you're allowed.
I'm just trying to stack it. Just, like, you put things in there. I didn't know you were building one.
Okay, we'll go through this again, Charlie. We are construction workers. We construct.
Rotate right.
Here. No, it's okay. Okay, just breathe. Breathe. Okay, so now I've just traded a fortune in binkies for now a fortune in air tanks. Okay, so yeah, we can work with this. We can work with this.
It's so much easier to talk now.
Yeah, see, I can hear you. You can be a comm major now. You can actually speak with people. So the only issue is
I can do anything.
let's find out how to move your air tank as well. That might be helpful to move and actually speak with people. Where do you think that's coming from? You're not just making the breathing noises yourself. It's next to an air tank.
Shit.
Rotate right.
Okay,
Don't understand. Thought we were friends. We were on the swings just yesterday. The air in my quills. Since when does being on the swings mean we're friends?
Oh! That was a great collect.
I'm opening predators. I'm bleeding here.
Who's gonna eat a plant? You say plant.
Spiders? I mean, there's a lot of predators down here. How many have you got down here? There's sharks.
You just told me you're gonna get eaten by a sponge.
The next is new choice, and that's why I was handing that to you. I'm going to hand this to you
Okay.
because I am in this, as is Ryan. We're both in this.
So new choice consists of Allie, Ben, Spencer, and Ryan, which is why I get to talk to you now. Yes. Bow down. You guys know how this is played. So you're walking through the forest and you trip over a sharp spike and you go, ouch, that's a spike. And then you return to your left and see a
Elephant!
Trampoline.
trampoline. It was so vivid and so clear. That's what I'm choosing. Trampoline. I'm gonna stand. New choice on action. New choice.
Timothy. It's time to teach you how to build your own play toys.
Okay.
Take my builder's gun. This is called... Timothy, don't ever, Timothy. No, Timothy! Never point builder guns at other people. Never point your finger at other people.
New choice.
Never look at other people. In life, you cannot look at people in the eyes. It goes against everything we believe in.
You're looking at me.
I am an elder of this village. No! When you grow old, you'll be able to look at others. If you do not put that gun into this toy that you are building for yourself, then I will look at you even more. And you know what happens when you get looked at for more than a minute. Boing.
New choice on sounds you make.
Man, the new...
Look at your brother.
The new trampoline Mom just bought me sure is great. Looks a lot better than that trampoline you were trying to
Hey!
build with Dad.
That's my handiwork, son.
Yeah, ever since you two broke up,
New
I've gotten
choice
to
on
hang out.
ever since.
Ever since Mom moved out of the house.
New choice.
Ever since I moved out of the house.
It's been a financial strain to have your mother go from our house to where you live, back to our house.
Yeah, I understand.
I think it's great.
We still haven't laid them. Oh.
Oh, it's my wife that I am living with still.
That's an interesting creation.
New choice on what it is.
That is an interesting piece of.
New choice.
That is a beautiful trampoline.
New choice.
I'm not entirely sure what that is.
It's a trampoline.
Oh, well, you're doing a.
I forgot, in this world we're not supposed to look at each other. Yes, this is the trampoline your son is building, because of the fact that you have taken all of my money and given it to your son and yourself and funding all these.
I'm building trampoline.
New choice, Ryan.
I'm building a spaceship.
You didn't tell him what you were building?
A spaceship.
You see, we're actually going to leave you both finally.
Well, that's funny, because we were building you.
That's weird. Next up is genres with Stephen, Rachel, Jackie, Allie. What are some, I don't have a pen, oh well. I have a memory. What are some, nice.
I was gonna say your
Tom!
mind's not going.
It would look cooler. What are some genres in, the local movies we like? Because we're going to have them do a scene. And we Okay, so far I heard Hunger Games. I think that was the only thing
Anti-drug PSA!
What was that?
50s anti-drug PSA!
Nice! Anti-drug PSA. Film noir! Film noir is a good one.
Martin by one of the Holy Grail!
And cultural and
genre. And one more.
Monty Python.
Monty Python is a great. You weren't part of the section. I'm not going to take. I'm sorry. Okay, let's take a scene away with those suggestions.
What about a silent
And the overall suggestion is going to be.
Western?
Silent. I meant like just a normal suggestion. Like you're walking over a forest and you trip on a. Side ship is what I heard. I don't know what it is. Side ship or scene suggestion. Take it away. Oh boy.
This is a narrow hallway.
I'm not having any problems. I think it's you.
You know, Katniss. The bread has to go somewhere.
I'm just saying, Peeta, Gail would never have this problem. And we do it quietly.
Tone down the bitch just a little.
Hunger Games.
What can I say? I'm a cold-hearted killer and I just don't know what to think and I'm confused.
Katniss, I got a loaf and I ain't afraid to throw it.
Stop! We can't have you killing each other before the competition.
That's right. The Capitol would want that.
How knowledgeable of you to recognize that, Peeta. You always were the mouthpiece of the cabinet.
Musical.
I have the words to speak to all of you. I can say weird things like I sing my poo. You would all rise and believe I'm a leader.
Peeta's worthless to the plot of this whole Wait for me to save the day while he eats bread and poisonous berries.
We must unite to fight what the man and his evils.
There he is there!
50s anti-drug PSA.
You know, President Snow, you gotta lay off the snow.
But it tastes so good. That can be great. I can cook this one really quickly with snow. It's
Look what happened to this helpless victim of snow.
I mean, that's harsh.
Film noir.
As I sat there looking at the weird-ass clothes she had on her face. That's right, clothes were on her face. Is that what you do? Fashion is just awful. I want her to frost a cake off her face, and then shove it in her face. So she would see how terrible she looked.
I wasn't really trembling from the snow. I was trembling from the morphine. From my nightmares that I'm now addicted to.
Monty Python.
She's not dead yet!
She's a witch!
I think he's dead.
Scene.
All right, so next we have the game of Good, Bad, Worse, in which you're going to get some advice from some people named Spencer, Jackie, Stephen, and Drake. Before we begin, could I get a topic that you want to learn more about?
Justin Bieber's baby.
No.
Left triangle.
Back knees.
Quiz. You're over 12 times.
Porcupine fashion.
Okay, so your scene suggestion is porcupine, sweater vest, love
Bruce in Goodville, and I have been studying porcupines, love triangles, and, sweater vests for 35 years now, and I consider myself an expert in the field, actually.
Oh, that's so sweet. I'm so glad to have you here. What are you?
Hi, I'm Jerry. I work at the local PetSmart, and I kind of like wearing sweater vests. So,
I want to run porcupine summit. It's going to be fun.
And he's also participated in many love triangles. It gets around town.
My turn.
Yeah.
All right. My name's Candace. That's my name, and I'm a housewife, and I just want to talk about the abuse of animals. Porcupines who are forced to love two different things at the same time while wearing sweater vests is not okay in America. It's not funny!
Controversial issues being addressed on our show today. So guys, can I get any questions for anybody who's just has a burning fire of interest in this subject? This is a quiet audience. Oh, over there. Okay. Doing your sweater.
How did Rick Santorum's political campaign affect the national views on sweater vests?
You can wait your turn. We will have order in this discussion. So I don't watch the news, but I can't wait to hear what you have to say about Rick Santorum's political views on sweater vests.
Well, you see, political figures like myself, Longview was my name. When you're in the spotlight, you have to dress your best, because you know when you go home to your porcupine, they're going to look up to you in life, and if you're not dressed your best, well, they simply won't take you in again. And it's in my experience when you go home not wearing sweater vests that you're not allowed back in the house, and therefore you cannot skin your porcupine and wear him as a coat. But the problem with this topic is the fact that throughout political campaigns, you do not wear sweater vests. The problem lies within the cotton weaving of the fabric, and therefore, the audience cannot see your body, and they are put off to vote.
That was some knowledge right there.
Straight from the mouth of Satan.
We don't judge on this show, okay? Everybody's allowed to have their own beliefs.
Unless they're wrong.
But honestly, going home to a porcupine prostitute probably isn't something you want to miss on television.
I've admitted worse.
So, Rick Santorum, political views, swear vest, throw it at me.
now, I have to say, the sweater vest, first, Rick Santorum had other problems than sweater vests, all right? Everyone knows little Google problems, not a way to get elected. But the sweater vest, that's not going to hit me. I had to cut down to wearing only 2 sweater vests a week. You know, let's do like a weekend, you know, like C-Mac, Milo, and casual Fridays. That's how those things work. But I don't think porcupines didn't care. They were all good. They're just rolling there, and you know, I don't know what the whole shaving thing is.
I thought it was normal.
In terms of the store, we did lose some valuable customers on sweater vests, but I think we're okay on porcupines. All right, so I think overall that is inconclusive.
So, I'm going to sum it up for you guys. Basically, if you like Rick Santorum, don't buy sweater vests. Is that right? Yeah?
Let's go with that.
Okay. There you have it. You're welcome. Go.
Rick Santorum is a saint. He doesn't wear sweater vests because he knows that children in China made them. He knows that they went to their silkworms, took the thread out, and then knitted it with their toes. That's why he doesn't buy them. As you can see. I have a graph. It's a graph. My children drew it for me. This is the amount of sweater vests that are homegrown in California. These are the sweater vests made in China, Indonesia, Twain. These children are paid. I would pay my children.
Don't tell her I said this, but I don't even think she can find her way on map. So, can we have another question? You!
My porcupine won't wear his sweater vest. How do I get him to?
Oh, that's a big problem. How are you gonna fix it?
Well, you see, the problem lies within the knowledge of the porcupine. He simply does not know how to go about wearing the sweater vest. I have found that in life, the lack of knowledge is immense. For example, not everyone in this room probably knows that life, and sweater vests and porcupines, is actually like building a treehouse. The way this works is that when you put a sweater vest together, it's simply like taking the 2x4s, applying them to the foundation of your tree, which is the porcupine, and hammering them in, which actually symbolizes pulling over the needles. Now you have to be careful, because when you are done with your treehouse and applying the stain to the wood, such as perhaps, or if you want to go with varnish, lacquer, or any of those fine chemical compounds to apply to the wood,